Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Tamika. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this news. There is so much going on. Insurance company Blue Cross Blue Shield. This new change is going to affect the state of Michigan. That is who they are starting with. And girl, you just never know. It can easily come down the pipeline and start affecting everybody else as far as the rest of the states, and the other insurance companies may jump on board. Now, before I even get into the changes, you may be considering GLP-1. Probably already on it, and you want to be able to talk this over with your doctor because it's only targeting at the moment for obesity and weight loss management. So this is going to include Wegovy and Zepbound. I did not know it was going to include I can't even pronounce the name, but here are the names right here, okay? Those are the three medications. If you are already on it, this is going to affect you. Now, again, this is only in the state of Michigan. It has not trickled down to everybody else. Here is what will change on August 1st, 2024. Pre-authorizations for the drug will end at midnight on July 31st. A new prior authorization request will be required. A new prior authorization criteria will apply for these members for the dates of service from August 1st through December 31st of 2024. That means your pre-authorization that you had prior to August 1st is null and void. It doesn't matter. You have to start over. Some members will require a new prescription to align with the new prior authorization criteria if the original prescriber did not have a relationship with the member or hasn't seen the member in person. So January 1st, 2025, coverage for GLP-1 weight loss drug for fully insured large group commercial members will end starting January 1st, 2025. For group members with a planned renewal date other than January 1st, the coverage will end on the renewal date. So they're going to notify the members of these changes and the prescribers. Now, again, this is only in Michigan, and this is what Blue Cross Blue Shield and BCN, which is Blue Care Network. So what changes prior to authorization criteria? So the changes are, you need to be 18 years or older, and your BMI needs to be 35. Remember, I mentioned 30, all right? Now it's changing to 35 or higher. So if you're 34, you will not qualify. The medication must be prescribed by a healthcare provider who has an established relationship with the member and has seen the member in person. Okay. The prescriber must document the member's current baseline weight within 30 days. The prescriber must document the member's activity participation in lifestyle modification program. This means you will need to see a health coach, tracking your food and exercising for a minimum duration of 6 months prior to 6 months before the prior authorization request. So you got to do all of this before you can even submit your pre-authorization. The prescriber will no longer be able to attest to the member's participation. The prescriber must submit documentation or the request will be denied. So the member must enroll and participate in a teledoc health program for weight management. This is a program at no cost to eligible members that offers easy to use tools and support. The prescriber must submit documentation of the member's active participation or the request will be denied. Is Blue Cross and BCN making these changes? We're making these changes in part because the research has shown that a person's chance of success in losing weight and maintaining the weight loss is greatly improved when medication is paired with lifestyle changes, including diet and exercise. This is why we're requiring that members on, I can't pronounce that word, right there, Wegovy and Zepbound participate in the weight management program through teledoc health. In addition, prescription medications need to be effective as well as safe. So data published by Blue Cross Blue Shield Association in May 2024 shows that most participants aren't staying on weight loss GLP-1 drugs long enough to see a benefit. Due to the high cost of these drugs and supply considerations, we want to make sure that they are used for most appropriate patients who can achieve clinical benefit. Additional research is needed to understand whether GLP-1 interventions lead to lower medication costs in long term. People are just going to be cut off just like that within a month and a half. I don't know about that. A lot of my people are on these medications here, and they may or may not be close to their weight loss goals. So this can easily affect them within a matter of months. You just never know what is going to happen. So start having a plan of action with your doctor and see what it is that you can do, or by switching maybe over to a compound or getting you set up for success. So just in case this does hit your state, you know exactly what to do because you have a plan B. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye, gorgeous.